Hey guys, I have your notes here for section, just kidding. This video is for juniors who are in Precal. So if you're a sophomore or senior, don't watch this. It's a waste of time. Just juniors. I'm giving juniors an opportunity to possibly skip Calculus AB and go on into Calculus BC their senior year. So let me give you a little bit of background on what these two courses are and how they're designed and all that. Calculus AB is the high school version of a university's Calculus 1. Calculus BC is the high school version of a university's Calculus 2. When taught at a university, they're taught in one semester, each course. Here, they're taught for a full year. Right now, there are two routes to get into Calculus BC as a senior in high school here at FC. Obviously, the route after Precal, the most obvious route, is to take a full year of Calculus AB, you take the AP exam at the end of the year, and you go on into Calculus BC, hopefully. The other route is to, after Precal, as a junior, go into IB Math. And then what happens in IB Math is for about a 9-week period from January to March, Mrs. Haley teaches the mechanics of calculus for 9 weeks. That's about a third of the IB curriculum. That's enough calculus background for those juniors in IB Math to take Calculus BC their senior year. Because what I've done for the Calc BC course is it picks up right where Mrs. Haley leaves off in IB Math. Right? So these people only got 9 weeks of calculus. These people got a full year of calculus. If these people, AB, go into BC their senior year, they're going to get some repeat. The IB won't get much repeat. I'm going to pick up where that leaves off. So that's how the BC course is set up. Now, if you take Calculus BC, however you got there, if you take Calculus BC, you'll take the AP exam. You get 2 scores out of that exam. You get your BC score on a scale of 1 to 5. You get an AP score for that class. Plus, they also have questions in there that are basically Calc 1 questions, and they take all that and they recalculate just the score on those questions, so you get a sub-score that's just an AB score. So, when you take this exam at the end of the year, it is possible that you pass both sections and you go on to your college or university of choice and they give you credit for Calc 1 and Calc 2. And you're on to bigger and better things. You're going to pick up at Calc 3 and do differential equations and all this fun stuff. Or maybe this material didn't go so well for you, but you've got the AP stuff or the AB material down pat. What could happen is you pass with this subscore. You get an AB subscore in like a 3 or a 4 or a 5, but maybe not this one. So you might not pass the BC portion, but you pass the AB portion. Then when you go off to college, you can have your Calc 1 credit, and you'll still need to retake your Calc 2. So you get 2 scores out of the AP exam if you're in this class. Okay, I am proposing an alternate route to get juniors into Calculus BC next year. You got to really want it, though. So here's what I'm proposing. I have a summer calculus camp designed. Let me just first say this is completely optional. Don't go home and tell your parents that we're requiring you to do Calc 1 over the summer so that you have to take Calc 2 no. Totally optional. Make that very clear. This camp that I'm designing, the requirement to be admitted is you have to be a junior currently in Precal. This is not open for sophomores at all. don't even think about it. Because if you're a current sophomore, take the routes offered by your school. So either take AB, Calc AB next year, or IB Math next year, and you can make it to Calc BC your senior year. This is not for sophomores, juniors only. So it's for a junior. It's for juniors who have taken STEM-oriented courses at FC. Just take physics, principles of engineering, web design. Are you heading in that direction? Also, if you plan to major in any STEM-related field, and that could be, so many sciences, technology, like computer programming, engineering, mathematics, any of those. Even some pre-med majors, like if you're thinking maybe biochemistry as a major for your undergrad in order to be admitted to med school. So anything like that. And also you need to have a strong desire to make this work. Let me just be clear on a couple of other things. You do not get FC credit for doing this. You don't get anything. You don't get FC credit. You don't get Ivy Tech credit. All you get is the knowledge, permission to skip Calc AB and go straight into Calc BC. Now, in doing so, more than likely, you'll get AP credit for one or both courses. But this isn't a full course at all. This is just kind of 9 weeks worth of material just to bridge the gap from Precal to Calc BC. All right, here are my plans for this summer camp. It's going to be taught by me, which means you're going to be watching the videos that I made for my calculus students on the certain topics that I chose. There are 24 lessons, and by lesson, I mean you have to watch a video and you have to complete a homework assignment. That homework assignment could be in my math lab or it could be a worksheet. Most of them are in my math lab. These 24 lessons are all IB. These are things that were taught in IB Math during the third 9 weeks. I will provide notes pages, all your worksheets, your pacing guide. So I'm not just throwing 24 topics at you and saying, good luck, see you in August. I'll give you a pacing guide. I'll use Google Classroom so that we can communicate. I can post and check assignments, things like that. And I plan to have office hours. So I have looked at my summer calendar. We are off school for 9 weeks. 8 of those weeks, I already have scheduled office hours where I'm going to be probably at FC. I don't know exactly where yet. I don't know if my classroom's going to be too hot in the summer, but we can work out the details later. Office hours each week for one-on-one help in person. And I also need to see your face. I'm considering making some weeks mandatory for office hours. Out of the 8 weeks that I'm offering them, I'm thinking I might make a few of them mandatory just to hold you accountable, just to get that face-to-face, because you're less likely to slack off if you have to look me in the face and say, yeah, I haven't done any of this yet. So I just want to make sure that you have somebody pushing you to keep going, let's get this done. Right now I'm thinking most of them are going to be on Wednesdays. 1 week I might hold office hours in the morning, like from 9 to 11, but then the next week they'll be in the evening, so that it's not always in the morning and people who work during the summer are like, well, I work every morning, I can't come to them. I'm going to alternate from week to week. Okay? What else? I already mentioned I had a pacing guide. I am charging $100 per student. So the money's going to me, and that's for my time, my videos, my notes, my help, my office hours, being able to, email me and ask me questions even outside of office hours. And here's what I think the benefit to you is going to be. If you did this at a university, so if you went to IUS, Ivy Tech, U of L this summer, and you said, I want to take Calc 1 over the summer so that I could take Calc BC at Floyd Central my senior year. First of all, they're going to charge you way more than $100. You would get credit for it. You would get college credit for it. But you're going to be at the university at least 30 hours seat time, listening to your teacher, listening to your professor, taking notes. At least 30 hours if you go to a university. Well, I'm not teaching the full course. So if you do this here, you're looking at less than 10 hours of seat time where you're sitting actually in front of a video taking notes. Much lower cost. And then you've got my one-on-one help and my support. So you've got office hours from me, you get in-person help. And if you know me, you know that I'm the type of person, if a student is really working hard, I do whatever it takes. Emails, correspondence, meet with me, I do whatever it takes to help them through. It's the people who are slackers that don't always get my support. So if you're willing to work for this, you've got my support, 100%. So if you're interested, you can stop in my room. I'm in A212. You can meet me, ask me more questions, or say, hey, I'm in. Tell me what to do. I'm not sure how to tell you what to do yet because we haven't worked out the details, but I do have approval from Dr. Willman, so I know this is going to be a go. You could email me, ask me questions, or say, hey, I'm in. Mom or dad can email me, ask me questions, or say, hey, yeah, my student wants to do this. Let us know what to do next. All right? Thanks, guys.